Ask any NBA legend about Michael Jordan, and you'll see their tone shift. It's not just respect, it's awe, fear, and sometimes pure disbelief. Because MJ didn't just play basketball. He dominated it with ruthless trash talk, unshakable confidence, and a competitive fire that could incinerate anyone in his path. Here's a collection of the best Michael Jordan stories ever told by NBA legends who lived to share them. Let's start with Byron Scott. The Lakers guard recalled the night MJ dropped 54 points and how it was all predicted before the game even started. Byron was out with an ankle injury when he bumped into Jordan during shoot-around. MJ casually asked, "Who's guarding me tonight?" Byron told him, "Anthony Peeler." Jordan didn't miss a beat. 50, he said. No threat, no loud trash talk, just a promise. And sure enough, MJ went out and scored exactly 54 points that night. After the game, Byron told Peeler, "I warned you. I told you not to piss him off." That's the thing with MJ. His trash talk wasn't always loud. Sometimes it was just terrifyingly accurate. Then there's the club story. NBA vet and TV personality Jalen Rose once shared how he tried convincing MJ to hit a nightclub with him after practice in Philly.
He's gonna go to dinner, then he's gonna go to Atlantic City. He's gonna go and I go, "Yo, this club here in Philly is off the chain." He goes, "Stop. I can't go to a club. I go to a club, it's not the same." I go, No. You wanna go to this club?" He goes, "I don't wanna go to strip joint." He says, "Not strip joint, it's nightclub, but the women are amazing. You gotta just walk in with me." "No, I'm not gonna go." I convinced him. I said, "Just come by half an hour." So I convinced the guy to let us in the back. Pause. And I go to the guy and say, "Hey, I'm bringing MJ." He said, "What?" I said, "I'm bringing MJ.
Yes.
His section, quiet. Can you smoke cigars in there?" Yeah, anything you want.
Do whatever you want.
I get him up in there, and the owner comes over and goes.
Jordan initially declined. He didn't want the attention, but Jalen insisted, promising it'd be chill and low-key. He managed to sneak MJ in through the back, and within minutes, the club owner hit the mic and shouted, "Michael Jordan is in my club." The lights turned on, the music stopped, and people rushed toward MJ. Jalen just sat back laughing like, "Yup, I did that." MJ wasn't amused. He looked at Jalen like, "You call this fun?" Fast forward to the next game, Jordan looked tired, but still dropped 40. Club night or not, it didn't matter. The man was built different. Ron Artest, one of the fiercest defenders ever, had a different kind of Jordan story. When asked to compare MJ to Kobe, KD, and LeBron, Artest admitted something rare. "Jordan would have given me 50. That's coming from a Defensive Player of the Year. He said, "In his prime, MJ had 40 on me, and he was old. I don't think anyone ever gave me 50, but Jordan, yeah, he would have." Even when he wasn't trying to prove anything, he was. Let's talk about Isaiah Thomas. When asked why he didn't consider Jordan his main competition, Isaiah said,
"Michael never had what I wanted. He was chasing me. I wasn't chasing him." Explain what you mean by that.
Just head to head, I was dominant over him.
Right.
When our teams met, when you go back and you look at until 91, when I basically had career-ending wrist surgery.
Right.
Up until then, my record against him and his team, it really wasn't competition there. And most people think like we're 5 years older than him, but we're only a year apart, year and a half apart. He just wasn't my competition. My focus was J, Moses Malone, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, Kareem, Magic, James. Those were the guys.
Right.
What's your best MJ story?
We in Chicago, it's my rookie year. So I'm in the wave, I'm playing decent, I'm starting whatever, however. When we get to Chicago, Ronnie was...
I wasn't chasing Michael. I was chasing Magic and Bird. They had championships. Michael didn't have what I wanted. But here's the twist. Until 1991, Thomas and the Pistons owned Jordan's Bulls. The bad boys shut him down year after year, until they couldn't anymore. Then MJ returned the favor with decades of revenge, keeping Thomas off the dream team and freezing him out in every GOAT conversation. And then we get to one of the wildest stories ever, from Kevin Garnett. KG was a rookie when he made the mistake of gassing up his teammate J.R. Ryder during a game against the Bulls. Ryder was cooking MJ early.
I come in here, man, and it was hard seeing my partner in the bed like that. He had a big-ass halo around his neck, but he was such in good spirits, man. Anyway, I'm playing, right? But JR is having a good game. You know, JR and Mike.
JR Ryder.
JR Ryder. Shout out to JR Ryder, right?
Easy Rider.
So as we come out the timeout, just
KG like, man, keep going at his ass.
I'm on, y'all. I can't even explain it. I was just like, keep killing that nigga, yo. Killing that nigga.
Serve him. He can't guard you. He can't da-da-da with you. He can't mess with you.
Yeah.
I was quiet. I'm looking at him like.
But it was on some like just fly by, like he was like, yeah, you too. So as I'm walking off,
just chill. Cause Mike was literally right there.
The nigga right here. Mike can hear me. But I don't really give a fuck. So I'm like.
And KG is hype. Like,
and
KG
he's super hype.
Yes.
You know, I'm super hype, so we vibe, right?
So I double back like, yeah, man, keep killing that nigga, yo. You killing that motherfucker.
He's like, man, he looked at me like, man, he can't guard you. Keep going at him. I'm like, man, chill. He's like, what? I was like,
I feel it. Hands on hips, legs locked. Then look, nigga stared at me for about 15 seconds.
I was like, wow. So Mike looked at KG, looked at me, looked at KG.
You feel it? So I start to feel it. There's two ways you can go in this. I can walk this off out like I don't even feel it and play it off and dummy out. Now I'm in here, I got turn this motherfucker. So I'm on. Keep killing this nigga. Okay, keep it up. So I hear JR go, yo, all right, yo, fella, keep going, yo, you too. So he's trying to get me off and over. I don't even, now that I recall it, he was trying to kind of just get off and over. So he goes.
And Garnett, being hyped, kept yelling, "Keep killing him, JR, he can't guard you." MJ heard everything. According to KG, Jordan stopped, stared at him for a good 10 seconds, then went silent. Next 6 minutes, MJ had 17 straight points, 2 10-second violations, Bulls up 25, game over. MJ walked past KG and JR on the way back to the bench and said, "Y'all done messed up now." KG said that was the last time he ever trash-talked MJ. Lesson learned. Then there's the infamous 45 jersey story. After coming back from retirement, MJ initially wore the number 45. But in the playoffs against Orlando, the Magic beat the Bulls in Game 1. And Nick Anderson said, 45 isn't 23. Big mistake. Game 2, Jordan switched back to 23 and cooked them. After dropping buckets, he left 45 points on the scoreboard just to send a message. That pettiness, that edge, that was MJ. Players didn't just fear his skills, they feared his memory. Speaking of fear, one story from a former teammate tells it all. Jordan once punched Steve Kerr in the face during practice. Why? Kerr was challenging him. MJ said he needed to test his teammates. If they couldn't handle him in practice, they'd fold in the finals. After the fight, Kerr earned MJ's respect. "I needed that," MJ later said. "It showed me he wasn't afraid. Even teammates weren't safe." Now, let's go to a game in 1997. Rookie Tim Duncan was playing against MJ for the first time. Duncan barely spoke on the court, but after hitting a bank shot over MJ, he smiled. Jordan didn't like that. Next play, MJ scored and said, "Nice bank shot, Rook. Let's see if you can do that again with my hand in your face." The rest of the night, MJ locked in. And Duncan, he never smiled at MJ again. But perhaps the most insane Jordan moment comes from a Wizards game. Yes, Wizards Jordan. Gilbert Arenas shared how MJ, at 40, walked into the locker room during warm-ups and told the Wizards, "Y'all better lace him up. I'm dropping 40 tonight." He then dropped 40 at age 40. Players on the opposing team were stunned. "We didn't even take him seriously until halftime," one said. "But then he had 30, and we realized, oh, he's not kidding." Jordan didn't need to talk trash. His game did the talking. But when he did talk, oh, it was lethal. Larry Bird once said, "MJ is the only guy I've ever seen who could turn it on and off, and he never turned it off." One night, Bird dropped 40 in a game, and MJ walked into the locker room and said, "Nice game, Larry, but tomorrow, it's mine." Next night, MJ dropped 63. Bird described him best. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan. Let's not forget Reggie Miller. The Pacers' sharpshooter once got into a shoving match with MJ in a preseason game. Afterward, Miller thought he held his own. MJ pulled him aside and said, "Don't ever talk trash to Black Jesus." Miller never did again. Then there's the dream story, literally. Hall of Famer Gary Payton once dreamed about guarding MJ, woke up, and immediately called his coach.
Mike is Mike, man. The best player ever, man, I ever played, because I never thought I'd see nothing like that, man. I used to see the bottom of that motherfucking tennis shoes, man. When that motherfucker take off, spin on me so quick, man, I used to be standing, I'd be like, oh shit, where is he at? That motherfucker be, boom, I'd be like, oh Lord, I just try to run back my head there, because everybody like, oh shit, and he'd come up behind you, you know, Michael, he's some funny style shit. He gonna run up behind you, hit you on your ass like that. Man, don't put your hands on me. You're on a different jersey, man. You don't touch a different jersey. That's what he do to you, man. But Mike, man, is the best, man. I mean, all these kids talk a lot of shit, Ja. You know, I love you and your daddy. Hey, man, stop with that shit, man. You ain't want them problems, bro. I'm just telling you, Ja. I'm looking at all these damn cameras at you, boy. You don't want them problems.
I don't think I'm ready, he said. That's the level of respect Jordan commanded. Let's take it back to 1986. Rookie Charles Oakley recalled how MJ had a ritual. He'd bet teammates he could make a shot from half court, and he'd always make it. Always. He wasn't just trying to win games. He wanted to destroy you in every way. B.J. Armstrong tells a story from a playoff game against the Hornets. Armstrong hit a clutch jumper and stared down MJ. Next game, Jordan dropped 38 and told Armstrong, "Don't ever do that again." It wasn't just personal, it was surgical. Even legends like Magic Johnson weren't safe. During a Dream Team practice, Magic's squad was beating MJ's. Magic started talking. MJ got quiet. Then he went nuclear. Dunk, three, steal, mid-range, floater. Suddenly, MJ's team was up. He walked past Magic and said, "There's a new sheriff in town." Everyone stopped. Magic nodded. "We shouldn't have pissed him off." And it wasn't always during games. Jamal Crawford once shared how he met MJ during a pickup game in Chicago. He made the mistake of scoring a few times on him. MJ took it personally, even in a summer game. Jordan scored the next 8 possessions. Crawford said, "It was like watching a documentary live." And the stories never end. Jordan once flew cross-country just to humiliate a player who trash-talked him in a charity game. He played 1 quarter and dropped 20. Jordan's greatness wasn't just in his skill, it was in his obsession. He remembered everything. He took everything personally, and he made sure you never forgot it. NBA legends still say to this day, no one talked trash better, no one backed it up like him, and no one feared being embarrassed more than they feared Michael Jordan. Because when MJ was locked in, there was no escape. You could try to guard him, you could try to match his fire, but in the end, you were just another chapter in his highlight reel. And that's what made him the greatest of all time. The end.